Hey there everyone. Okay, so I have officially received the request to talk about my hair. And so I decided to do that because it's come up a few times, but I haven't actually gotten a request to do a video on it, so I figured I'd let it alone. But I know people are curious. Why the scarf? This is the question. Why do I cover my hair? Obviously, I do not follow a religion that mandates covering my hair. So, here is the story. Grab a seat and some popcorn. Alright, my entire life I've had long hair. My mom liked long hair. She never cut our hair, really. We trimmed it once in a while. The only time I can remember cutting my hair was at some point in high school, maybe sophomore or junior year in high school. I finally realized, hey, how come I've never cut my hair? And I went and I asked my mom, and my mom's like, I don't know, if you want to, go ahead. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I did. I cut it to about roughly shoulder length, a little bit longer. Long layers. And then it was just way too much trouble to keep up a hairstyle, so I just let it grow out again. So my entire life I've had long hair. Now my hair is not thick by any means. My hair is actually very, very fine. So most people don't think it's very long, because I always have it up in a bun, and it doesn't look like anything impressive. But let's see, starting in high school, the latter part of high school, I started always wearing my hair up. And I did that partially because it was getting long enough to get in my way and get tangled, and partially because I liked the old-fashioned, kind of the vintage look, not quite what's popular now, but more like 50s suits and things. I liked the professional look, and to me, vintage, professional all include putting your hair up. A respectable lady did not go out with her hair hanging down. And that was just, it is what it is. That's how it was for my grandmother, my great-grandmother, all the way back. So I liked wearing my hair up, and I liked experimenting with different hairstyles. When I left school, then of course, I've mentioned a couple times I went into the military, I went into the army, and there it was mandated. I had to keep my hair up above my collar. And actually having long hair did help with that, because there were some girls who were told, oh, you have to cut your hair, or they felt they had to cut their hair above their collar. And it was actually harder for them to keep their hair within the military regulations because they had flyaways that they needed 10 million pins for, whereas my hair was long enough that I could just pin it up and call it good. So I was in the military for 6 years. I got very used to wearing my hair up, as said again, every day. I had been doing it already before, and on top of that, I did also get used to wearing a head covering, meaning a hat. We had to wear a hat when we were outside. So that became second nature as well. When I left the military, I started to get a feel for why a woman's hair is so important in so many different religions and different beauty aspects. And I started to notice that, for one thing, men like a woman's hair. They like long hair. And just, it is what it is. And that was a good thing sometimes. For example, it was something that I could use to my advantage with my ex-fiance, because it was something special that I could share with him. He was the only one that got to see my hair when it was down. And so I enjoyed that aspect. That was my first kind of glimmer of understanding that my hair could be a potentially powerful thing if I treat it that way. And I also got kind of a glimpse of the not so good part of that, where I was actually at university. I was in school, and I had run into one of my professors, and I had that day, I don't remember what the day was, but I was wearing my hair in a braid instead of up. And so he noticed that my hair was long. And something just changed in his attitude toward me. He did wind up hitting on me after that. And that I did not like. That was, aside from all the 10 million reasons why that was inappropriate, I did not like the attention that my hair brought to me. Especially because I personally don't see what the difference is if I wear my hair up or down. The attention that I get should be the same, in my opinion, but as said. So after that, again, I was wearing my hair up, and after a while, I got so bored of wearing my hair in the same style all the time. I had gotten out of experimenting with hairstyles, and I started to get irritated with, for example, coworkers. Pretty much every job I've had, once people realize they've never seen my hair down, then they start to ask. They say, oh, well, how come you always wear your hair up? And because I'm no good at not answering or lying, I say, well, because my hair's really long and it gets in the way. And then it's a novelty. Really? Your hair's long? How long is your hair? Well, just down past my bottom so I can sit on it and it gets tangled and everything. And then it's a huge thing. Then it's practically every day, oh, why don't you wear your hair down? Oh, you should wear your hair down. And it was very irritating to me. And I got this both from men and women, that I should wear my hair down. And then eventually they start in with the really stupid comments that I'm sure they meant as a, what do you call that, a compliment? But it really wasn't. Things like, oh, you'd be so much prettier if you wear your hair down. Oh, well, terribly sorry, I'm a hag if I don't wear my hair down. So again, this was very irritating to me. And same thing along the stupid comment line was when I'd go out dancing. And the men, they would start to say, oh, you should wear your hair down. Oh, the men would love it. And I said, yeah, you know what my hair would not like? Watches, cufflinks, getting trapped when you put your arm around me and we're trying to dance. No, that is not convenient or great or romantic. No. So I got to a point where I was just so fed up with it, and I was bored with my hair anyway. I said, you know, I'm this close to just chopping off my hair, but I know I don't really want to do that. So why don't I start covering it up? I'll just start wearing scarves on my head. It'll be something pretty, something versatile, something I can do differently, and people will automatically think that I'm religious and they'll leave me alone. So, did it work? Yes, it did. People assume that I am some sort of orthodox, highly religious type, and they don't pester me about my hair. Now, I don't necessarily think this is the best thing in the world, because whether a woman covers her hair or not should make zero difference whatsoever. It has nothing to do with whether she's pretty or not. It has nothing to do with her religion. A woman should be able to cover up her hair or not, cover up her body or not, if she feels like it. And it should not make a difference in how she's viewed. Unfortunately, at this point in time in society, it does make a difference. So, long story short, I do not cover my hair for any sort of religious reasons. I do see a power aspect in my hair, and I have gotten to where I have a very nice relationship with my hair, in that I like to care for my hair, as far as hair care routine and that sort of thing. But I don't know that I'll maintain this long term. It's been probably 3 years or so now that I've been covering up my hair, but I enjoy it, and I don't see any reason to not do it as of right now. So for all of you who were curious on why I cover my hair, there you have it. That's the story. Hope it was interesting, and I am very happy to answer any and all additional questions regarding my hair. So please do put them in the comments if you have any. Thanks very much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.